Gross. Hello everyone, my name is Jaber and welcome back to Nightshade. Obviously I am still fucking sick as someone who's sick. So anyways, we're just gonna load the game. The last major volleyball game of the year was today. Izumi was pretty certain we'd win, but apparently the school we were playing had come from behind before. I went to the game to cheer Izumi on. Since I never did take her offer to join the team, it was the least I could do for her. The first half of the game was tense. The other team kept 1 point ahead of ours, no matter how well our team seemed to be doing. But Izumi seemed to rally the team for the second half, and after a slow start, we scored numerous times, ending the game with a comfortable lead. Izumi seemed to breathe a sigh of relief at the end, soaked in sweat, and looking exhausted. But she put on a smile for her teammates as they all celebrated the win. Woo! She got pulled away by her teammates to the locker room after the game, so I waited for her in the dorm hallways. When she reached me, she was still trying to get her shower-wet hair under control. Her skin glistened from having just been washed. I thought I saw you out there. Wasn't too busy, huh? Of course not. I wasn't going to miss your big game. You'd probably be able to see it over the bleachers, even if you didn't come to the field. It took me a moment to realize she had mocked me. I sighed. Hey. Izumi shook her head, as if trying to change the subject before I called her out. Anyway, thanks for showing up. It made me work harder. Can't look like a loser in front of my girlfriend, right? I wouldn't have thought any less of you if you lost. Izumi blinked, apparently not expecting me to take her line seriously. I'm glad to hear that. Guess I don't need to worry so much. So, what next? Are you hungry? Very. Are you going to treat me to lunch? I mean, I guess I could, but our meal plans are technically already paid for. Izumi chuckled at that, motioning for me to follow her. Come on, let's go. We headed down to the dining hall to celebrate the victory. We had to deal with some other girls coming to congratulate Izumi, but otherwise it was calm compared to the tense game. Yay! Weekend. And of course we're gonna go spend time with Izumi. Da, 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 da. Alright, 2 weeks left in a semester! We're almost done with the game, boys! And girls. I've been seeing flyers about a performance by the music club coming up this week. A few girls from my class have started mentioning it too. Sounds like people are interested in it. Maybe I should look into going. Then again, I don't really have much reason to go. I should be studying for exams, so maybe it's better if I did that instead. Oh well. I put the performance out of my mind. I had other things I needed to do. Weekend! It's time for the weekend, motherfuckers. Time for the weekend, motherfuckers. Hey, one leave! This is the last week. Ugh. I laid my head on my open books, feeling all the energy leave my body. You're going to tear that page out. Don't do that, Himaka. You're the only one who brought that book with us. I forced myself to sit up in my seat. My friends and I had gone to the library to study for final exams. Too much. There's too much to study. That's why we have the review sheets. It's still too much for me to remember. Why is there so much? If we cut this in half, maybe I'd survive it. Kiyomi sighed, fixing her glasses. You complain like this too much. You've passed every test. Mostly with C's or B's. Not everyone needs to have straight A's. She sort of has a point. You're also wasting time. You could be reading that book. I slumped in my seat, picking up the book and starting to look it over. I never want to see another triangle after this class. Screw the triangles, it's language studies that I hate. When am I going to need to know these dead letters? Kiyomi shook her head, pulling out a pair of headphones. Did you pick out studying music or something, Kiyomi? No, I'm canceling noise with my noise-canceling headphones. She put on the headphones and went back to her reading. Izumi and I figured out what she meant and looked at each other in defeat. So, where's the noise? Oh shit, Sherlock. I guess. I sighed deeply, passing the math book to Izumi. I'm gonna practice writing English. Maybe I can write about eating a banana or something. Izumi shut the book she was reading and took mine. What color will the banana be? Maybe red. Kiyomi rubbed her forehead, sighing. I can hear this idiocy even with the headphones. Go back to physics land, Kiyomi. I'm going to draw triangles while Himeka eats a red banana. What a bunch of stupid classes. Pfft. Yeah, knowledge is stupid, right, guys? Am I right? I wish I could go to college. I forced myself to get back to work. As much as I hated exams, I understood why these classes were important. Just why were triangles so complicated? Weekend. We should do Izumi this weekend. Oh, last full week of semester. Woo, we did it. After class one day, I overheard a few girls in my class talking about a bake sale being run by the cooking club. I wonder why Nanami had never mentioned it to me. Should I go? Don't go. I'm not really interested in buying anything, even if it is from the cooking club. I'll probably go do some homework instead. Weekend. We should do Izumi. I'm expecting... What? Oh, okay. Okay. I thought this was gonna be the ending, but no, this just... How many... Okay, are we doing a full year in this game? Have I been wasting my time? I thought I was gonna get an ending with Izumi. Winter break begins. I'm so confused. I thought I was gonna get an ending with Izumi. I laid down on my bed exhausted. Today marked the end of the semester. I'd finished my last exam just minutes ago. Starting now, the school gave us a few weeks off before the next semester began. Some girls were probably packing up to go home for New Year's, but most of them, like me, were going to be sticking around. That's just how boarding schools work, though. I got used to it, since I could talk to my family on the phone or on social networks anyway. It was kind of nice being away from home with no homework or classes to deal with. If only the closest town was almost an hour away by bus. I was thinking about the winter break when I realized that Christmas was this week. I sat up wondering what I should do. Not everyone considered Christmas a big deal, but I liked it. My parents always gave me at least one or two presents each year. Aside from presents, I was told Christmas was a romantic holiday. You were supposed to spend Christmas Eve with someone you loved. Maybe I could maybe try to set up a Christmas party with my friends. We could go into town and buy presents, then do a gift exchange. Or should I try something else instead? We gotta spend time with Izumi, motherfuckers! I decided to call up Izumi and ask her to spend Christmas Eve with me. After telling her what my idea was, I waited for her response. That sounds good to me. I'm glad. Your room, right? Yeah, if that's okay. It's okay with me. I'll look forward to it. Alright. I had to take a few deep breaths after hanging up. I had a date for Christmas Eve! Woo! I tried to make sure my room was as tidy as possible while I waited nervously for Izumi to arrive. My chest and stomach were starting to hurt from worry. I had tried to plan something really romantic, but I completely blanked out. I didn't even know what sort of gift to give Izumi. Give her the P if you know what I'm saying. Give her the P if you know what I'm saying. Give her the P if you know what I'm saying. I don't mean you and I mean the other word. The other word that starts with P. And it's not the one thing, it's the other thing. It's also one that starts with a V. Give her the V if you know what I mean. Give her the V. If you know what I mean, give Izumi your V. I'm sorry. When a knock came at the door, I almost jumped. Coming! Oh, not yet. That'd be later tonight. If you know what I mean. Give Izumi your V. Give Izumi your V. Oh yeah. Give her the V. I opened the door to let Izumi in. She was wearing the dress she had worn at our dinner date a few weeks back, but I was too nervous to comment on it. You're kind of pale. Did you catch a cold this morning? I'm fine. Shutting the door behind her, Izumi pressed a hand against my forehead. No fever, that's good. But you don't look okay. I played with my hands, not able to look Izumi in the face. I'm fine, really. It's just, I didn't come up with a present for you. Izumi opened her mouth as if to say, ah. She nodded and patted my arm. Don't worry, Himeka. You'll be glad you didn't try to get me anything once you see your gift. Huh? Why? Izumi lifted a box she had brought in with her. It looked like a shoe box of some kind. Shoes? She opened the box and pulled a platform shoe out, dangling it playfully. Izumi! Izumi immediately giggled at my pout. I'm sorry, I just wanted to get that in one last time. Last? Yeah, I can't keep insulting someone I claim to love, can I? She put the shoe back in its box and placed the box on the floor. I found them in my old clothes, so I thought I'd get one last joke out of them before I gave them away. But I am serious about this being the last time. As funny as it is to see you get so worked up, I don't want to risk actually hurting you. Izumi. Izumi stepped closer, reaching for my shoulders and looking up into my eyes. I don't want to push you away. I want you to stay with me. I won't leave you, Izumi. I love you. I hugged Izumi tight against me. Feeling her warmth made all of the worries I had earlier disappear. I wish I could have given you a more romantic Christmas Eve date. It's fine, Himeka. Knowing you'll stay with me is a better present than I could have asked for. Izumi rested her head on my shoulder. We stood like that for a while, just enjoying the other's touch. After a few minutes, Izumi looked up at me with a hesitant smile. Should we lock the door? Oh my god! We're gonna give her the V. That's right. We're gonna give her the V. Who? We're gonna give it to Izumi. We're gonna give her the V. Yeah. Oh my god. Hey, that's great! I got the ending! Christmas with Izumi. Nice. Hooray! I was hoping that was gonna be the ending. We gave her the V! Nice. Do I get a CD? Yes, no, maybe so? It would be nice. No! Scenes? Oh. After story? What's the after story? Okay. The squirrel was tired and time was running out. Izumi turned to her teammates and nodded at them, sweat dripping from her face. It's like, why does it sound so loud? Why is this so loud? It sounds much louder. What the fuck? It's like, what the hell? Why is the music so goddamn loud? Holy shit. Okay, I'm turning it way down. I don't know why it got on puberty or something. What the fuck? Okay, that... Oh my god. Okay, put it on a 5. Jesus Christ, why did it crank up so much? Izumi turned to her teammates and nodded at them, sweat dripping from her face. It's like she was promising she wouldn't let them lose. The girl on the other team served the ball. Izumi received it, while setting it up for the rest of her team to send it back. The receiver on the other team nearly stumbled, but managed to catch the ball before it landed. After recovering from the awkward receive, the team was able to get it back over. The ball kept going over the net, back and forth, more times than usual. I felt tense just watching. The ball came to our team's side, and it looked like an easy one to send back. Izumi got into position to receive, looking up at the ball and gritting her teeth. But when the ball bounced off Izumi's arms, it went at the wrong angle. It flew out of the field to the surprise of everyone involved. The girls and visitors in the stands broke out in shouting, expressing both positive and negative shock at the sudden turn. With only seconds left of the game, the rest of the match was a formality. As the last few seconds ran out, most of the players made a show of getting ready for the next serve, but Izumi just stood there as if spacing out. The moment the buzzer for the end of the match played, Izumi turned and walked off the field toward the locker rooms. Worried about her, I climbed down from the stands to go after her. She looked upset, and I didn't want to let her get away. "Don't get away from me, girl." I eventually caught up to Izumi as she left the locker room with her gym bag. She hadn't shouted or anything, she just marched back towards her room. When I caught up to her in the stairwell, I grabbed her by the shoulder to stop her. "Izumi, why are you running off like this?" "I failed the team." "You guys have lost before. You can bounce back." Izumi spun around to face me, her face stretched in anger. "We've lost before. I haven't failed the team before. There's a difference." She was almost shouting, but I didn't understand why. "Why are you acting like this? What do you mean you failed the team?" Izumi looked away, clenching her free hand into a fist. "Everyone was counting on me. It was an easy play, and I fucked it up." Whoa! That is some strong-ass language. This is not a family-friendly channel. This is a family-friendly channel. It's really not. You don't get to be the star player if you fuck up. Everyone makes mistakes, Izumi. No, they don't. I can't make mistakes. I was getting scared now. I really hope no one happens by and sees Izumi like this. What do you mean? I can't be weak. If I'm a failure, I don't belong anymore. I can't be on the team if I'm a fuck-up. Slowly it began to clear up in my mind. The truth scared me. It was like what Izumi had thought of romance thanks to her parents' divorce. She thought that if she wasn't good enough, no one would respect her, that no one would care about her. I see what's going on now. Izumi frowned, looking confused. What? Izumi, listen to me. Looking around, Izumi seemed to come to a decision and slowly nodded. I know this may be hard to accept on faith, but you're not a failure, not from a single mistake. Your team cares about you more than you think. You may want to be their role model, but you're more than that to them. If you're at all close to any of your teammates, they will forgive you. They're not going to try to kick you off the team or something. Izumi looked away. I let them down in front of a fucking crowd. How could they forgive that? Let me prove it! Come back to the locker room with me and let's see what they have to say. Izumi's eyes went wide. She took a few steps back. I can't do that! I ran away! They don't want me there! They won't want me there! If they're worth caring about their opinion of you, they'll be worried about how you feel. They're not going to hate you for running off. But if I go back, you'll see that they want to help you feel better. I took Izumi by the arm, pulling her toward me. I promise you won't, be hated. Not by all of them anyway. If somehow none of them forgive you, I'll admit I was wrong to take you there and do whatever it takes to make it up to you. But if any of them try to comfort you or make sure you're okay, I want you to accept their feelings without questioning their motives. Izumi was shaking, but she didn't resist when I began to walk with her trailing behind me. Taking Izumi back to the locker rooms, we were quickly greeted by a pair of first years on the team. Both of them had worry in their eyes as they asked Izumi why she ran off after the game was over. One even thought Izumi had been injured, thus explaining the disappearance and the bad play. Izumi looked like she was tearing up, but she rubbed her face so it blended in with the sweat. No, I'm not hurt. Some of the others came over to Izumi, patting her on the back or hugging her as they complained about how good the other team was. As more of the team came to support Izumi, she seemed to return to her old self. She was still quieter than usual, but she was able to talk normally to her teammates. The 2 or 3 members of the team who wanted to blame Izumi for the loss got shut down by everyone else. No one seemed ready to let the captain get reprimanded for a mistake. After talking to everyone and taking a quick shower, Izumi came back to me. I noticed that she had her dress on as her change of clothes. I really did fail then. What? No, you didn't! How can you? I didn't trust in them to support me. I froze, my words unfinished. I'm not really the best captain, am I? I help them train, I do my best in every match, but I don't expect any of them to do anything for me. I couldn't trust them to support me if I fell. Izumi bit her lip. I have to get better. I can't treat everyone like my dad. Unsure of what to say, I took Izumi into a hug. She returned the hug, laying her head on my chest. Thank you, Himika. If you didn't make me come back, I'd still think they only wanted the star player. The team captain, but some of them want me just for me. I'm glad you found that out. Do you feel better knowing that? Yes, even though it means I have to work harder. I held her tighter. Tell me if you need anything from me. I want to help you too. You're too nice to me, but I do love you. Thank you for sticking with me. I wasn't sure where the future would lead, but I felt like this was a turning point for Izumi. Hopefully from now on she wouldn't have to always feel so alone, like she was one mistake away from being thrown away. I hope I can continue helping her like this. I don't want her to have to share her mother's fate. Okay. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Blooming Nightshade. We got done with Izumi's route, so we'll be doing other characters in the next episode. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this and would like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!